Hey guys, it's Jan here, aka Burnt Toast from the forums, and today is April 23rd. It's a nice, cool Sunday morning here in Texas, and I have a week to complete my Junk2Race build. So here's a quick little progress update on where I'm at so far, a couple of the snags I've run into, and what I have left to do. So, first off here, this is the stock Vino triple tree with the cantilever front end. This is wallowy and no good for performance, and it's got the drum brake. So wanted to upgrade to disc, and here's the disc wheel I have, and the CPI forks. So I pulled those out and I've test fit them. That works, except the bottom bearing brace, which is this piece right here, is different on the CPI fork triple tree. But besides that, it looks like it'll work, which is great. It also is nice. What's also nice is that it'll match up with this Vino top neck part, which takes these handlebar mounts, so I can still use the Vino handlebar, which I'd, but right here, which I'd like to, which I may do some sort of cafe deal. I don't know, turn it around. We'll see when I get there. So, a couple of the snags though, however, is the bearings on this wheel were completely shot. So I had to pull them out. Pulling them out was not easy. I've done wheel bearings before on my motorcycle. I got a FZ6 right here. Anyway, and the real wheel bearings on that were way easier to replace. I mean, it was still a process, but here I had to basically drill into the bearing housing, and I'll try to add pictures of that into the video if I get a chance. It was pretty crazy, but it worked, and I got the wheel bearings out thanks to the advice from the guys at the motorcycle shop. That was good stuff. But check out my new bearings. Look at that. See the size difference? Way smaller. So no wheel bearings equals no rolling wheel. So crap. So that's going to be my goal for early in the week, is to hopefully source some wheel bearings that will work with this wheel. I did manage to install this here valve stem, thanks Zach. And then with the fancy lighter trick, got the wheel to pop. This is an old tire. Screw it, I don't have time to upgrade that now. It's even got a little nail stuck in there. I may slime it, I may take that out, plug it. It's going to be later down the road. It's still holding air for now. So once I get wheel bearings, it should roll with this axle, which I also got because it was missing that. I got some spacers. I'll try to make that work. So moving on. Also with the handlebars, well, just a quick note on the handlebar mounts. Check this out. That is a sheared end. Basically two of these got stuck. Two of these just sheared right off when I was trying to take those out. They're a hex screw. It's really long, and with as old as this thing's like a 2001, so, and it was sitting outside for a long time, so it's just, they sheared right off. Hopefully my friend and coworker Ryan is gonna help me out with that. He's got some easy out tools. Hopefully that should do it. And then I got my badass cobalt drill bits, which were great for removing the wheel bearings, by the way. That's just the trick. Here's some stuff for the handlebars. These fly bar ends will totally fit, which is sweet. And then I got some pro grips. The Vino handlebar, check it out, is much smaller. Well, not much, but it's definitely smaller, noticeably smaller. So that's going to be a little tricky. I might have to cut down the throttle sleeve Oh, speaking of which, there's a throttle sleeve right there, and a Dio brake cable. This throttle sleeve is off a Kimco People 50, and it happens to work with this Dio throttle cable, and this end happens to work with the Dell'Orto carb I plan on running. So, good deal there. Thanks to Jason at the motorcycle shop for that one. So, moving on. So, right now I have, and you can see here, this is totally just mocked up. Nothing too exciting, because it's not even hooked up. If you want to know why I haven't gotten to the motor part of this liquid cooled build yet, is I'm waiting for a top end piston bearing, which should arrive on Tuesday. Totally going to be cutting it close on that, because I know I'll need time for motor tuning, trans tuning, all that stuff, but I gotta wait till it gets here, you know. So piston top end bearing and circlips, that should come in. Then I'll be able to finally tear into the motor, get that apart, get it put back together. What I'm hoping for is by that point, it'll be today and tomorrow, to figure out the liquid cooling setup, hopefully run some lines. We'll see. So what I was going to mention is fueling. Right now I'm just running the stock oil tank from the Vino converted to a gas tank. This would be good for race purposes, be super lightweight. There's the setup right there. You can see it. It's kind of crude, but it was good enough to get the stock set up to fire up. And there's the janky Vento carb and kind of jacked up manifold, which I'll still have to fix. Like, the Dell'Orto carb's different. Doesn't matter. I'll get to that later. So I need a bigger gas tank. That's what I was going to get to. This gas tank is too small to take on the spring fling scooter ride, which is the whole purpose of making this build is to go on that. So what I have here is the stock tank, which I was going to chunk, but should be a good size. Check that out. Where's my flashlight? You can see that in there. It is pretty nasty stuff. Pretty rusty in there. So what I'm hoping to do is I pick this stuff up right here. A gallon of Evapo Rust from Harbor Freight, along with some other goodies over there. Just stuff I was missing, or like, oh, whoops. Stuff from my air compressor, cable broke, there's a hole in it, air chuck broke. Pick that stuff up too, WD-40, I'm definitely gonna need that. So yeah, so hopefully gonna flush this old tank out. Use this Evapo Rust stuff. There's a whole process, you let it sit and then you rinse it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm hoping it works, fingers crossed. Ow! Still fucking hurts. So I jacked up my finger 2 weeks ago, just starting this build, and it still freaking hurts. I think I might have broken it. I don't know. I saw a doctor, he said I didn't, just a family physician, but it hurts like hell. The swelling's gone down, but it still freaking hurts. So anyway, I'm just winging it. It hurts like, it doesn't matter. Suck it up, Jan. Yeah, Ryan called me out, called me a pussy for that one. So, fuck you, Ryan. Nah, for real though, help me out later with those handlebar posts. I need your help, man. Alright, so that's the main stuff. Transmission tuning. I was gonna show you that, but not even there yet. So far from that it's not even worth showing. So yeah, a lot of work lined up, a lot of work to do, and I only have a week to do it. If you want to see exactly how much work approximately, here's a list. Ta-dow. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. Right there. Let's see, does that work? There we go. Kind of see it. So, there's just a list. Ugh, dang it. I don't know. I probably won't upload that or anything, but that's my whole J2R laundry list of things to do. And I only managed to cross out one, which was the throttle throttle post yesterday. Oh man. I crossed out one and then I added 8 more. So yeah, totally daunting task for a week. If I could do it though, I'll definitely have my work cut out for me. That's for sure. But yeah, that's that. It'll be a miracle, but hopefully I can do it. You know, all I can do is try. So with that, I'm out, because I first have to mow the lawn. Peace.